you so much for joining me once again. I'm Eric Tolman, and just want to go over the GFS models with you really quick and give you a rundown of what is going on. There are some questions to this. I am going to actually show you what's going to happen for the next couple of days, and also I will look at the snow totals as well to see what we're going to be dealing with when we start seeing heavier precipitation and when we get more of the wintry stuff, such as the snow rain mix. We're going to talk about that coming up in just a little bit. So that's going to be part of what we're going to be talking about. So as you can see up here in the Midwest, there's actually snow that's going to be developing right there in the Midwest. And I'm going to give you the next couple of days of what we can expect, but I can tell you it's going to be a busy one. Stay tuned. I've got more on the GFS models. I'm going to tell you all these active systems that are going to be coming across the Midwest. And the question is, when is our biggest, greatest potential for snow? And will we get a lot of accumulation out of that as well? I'll tell you all about it in just a little bit when we return in just a minute. Please remember to please subscribe, like, and stay tuned for all of the latest forecasts and continuing winter forecast coverage and storm coverage as well. I'm trying to keep everyone up to date on everything that's been going on. It has been a very, very busy year for all of us as well. So we may be getting a break in the action, but also at the same time, we are also experiencing very, very cold conditions out in Michigan, out in southeast Michigan. It's been very brisk. It's been very cold outside. We've actually had snow that we had to contend with, and there's actually going to be more of that, more of the snow stuff. That's going to be coming back, the rain snow mix and all that. So I'm actually going to tell you all about it and when it's going to happen. Stay tuned. I'm going to give you the next couple of days coming up, and we'll be right back. Please remember, please subscribe, like, and stay tuned for the latest winter coverage as we roll out and close out 2020. We'll be right back with the most active systems coming up that will be rolling across the Midwest. So please stay tuned for that, and I'll have more coming up in just a moment. And I basically want to tell you that we still are tracking the snow, and you can see along here, up in the Canada area, there's actually snow that's developing over there, and then little parts of the Upper Peninsula are seeing some of that snowfall. But you can see that there's certain parts of the Midwest that are not seeing any of that. Even though that it's quiet right now, it won't be for much longer. I'm going to tell you more about that and give you more of a rundown of more of the active days. I will return momentarily. So we'll be right back in just a moment. Please stay tuned, and I will keep you posted on all of the winter coverage. We'll be right back in just a moment. I have to wrap this up because I have a couple of other things I have to do, and then I'll have more later on today at 4 p.m. So stay tuned. I'm going to give you as much coverage as I can right now before I take a break so I can catch up on some other stuff and update the GFS models. We'll be right back and have another look at it and see what other active days we've got. We'll be right back in just a moment. And welcome back. I just want to tell you that you can see on the GFS models, you can see that the snow storm itself continues to increase there. You can see how the coverage is right now. It's still in Canada, but you can see that it is expanding. So the people that are in the upper peninsula of Michigan will be affected by this as well. But that's actually going to expand more, and I'll tell you specifically how worse it's going to get and what the conditions are going to look like within the next couple of days. Stay tuned. I've got more on this as we continue to track this system and I'll let you know when this system is out of here, and then we'll focus in on the bigger stuff. Stay tuned. I'll be right back with more after this. And welcome back. As you can see, that this storm system continues to develop out here in the Midwest. You can see that out in the upper peninsula right there, there's actually widespread coverage up there, and then also in the Canada area up there, there's actually some more snow that's developing, and then you can see along here that there's a little bit of rain right there, and then you can see that there's a little bit of a rain-snow mix and some freezing rain in there as well, so that probably indicates a little bit of what's going on. I'm trying to wrap up this date, and then after that, I will continue the rest of it in the second half. I'm really sorry, but I have other GFS models. I have to update this one still, so I'm trying to finish this one really quick, and then I'm going to have more GFS models as we go into the later parts of the week. So please stay tuned. I'm going to get us as far as the 20th, and then we'll go from there. Stay tuned. We'll be right back as soon as possible. I'm going to try and give you guys a few more models of this, and then we will continue the coverage in the second half. We'll be right back right after this. And please remember, please subscribe, like, and please stay tuned for the latest coverage throughout the week in the Midwest, and we'll continue to track these different storm systems as they continue to come across the Midwest. If you do like my content as well, please give me a like as well. We'll be right back. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back right after this. Thank you. And I've decided that I'm just going to get us through. I'm going to actually give you the rundown of the rest of this system that is developing in the Midwest, and then after that, we'll continue coverage from that point on. Sorry about that. And then we'll talk about snow amounts and all that other stuff in the second half. I'm just trying to get this done so that way I'm not behind schedule. I am behind schedule because I was having problems with the computer. So anyway, we do have the snow. We have the snow rain mix. You can see all of the snow right there that's developing, and then you can see that we have this snow rain mix right in there that's developing, and you can see how expanded that is. That continues to develop and get even bigger. I'm going to show you a little bit more of the potential for that. I'm trying to wrap this part up, and then I will see everyone back here between 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. So please stay tuned. I'll get you guys through this part of the winter coverage, and then I will be back in just a little bit with more. We'll be right back. Please stay tuned. And as you can see on here, that the storm system continues to march its way across southeast Michigan and portions of the Midwest. You can see that there's actually a good widespread coverage area all the way from Michigan, Great Lakes area, all the way into the Canada area, and you can actually see that this storm system is going to be shifting and heading towards the northeast. So even though that Michigan is being impacted with this as well, you can see in western Michigan, they're going to see snow rain mix there and some freezing rain going on. So kind of stay tuned for the remainder of the rest of the day, and I'll keep you guys posted on the whole situation. So I am going to look to see if there's anything else so we can wrap this up, and then I will give you guys more coverage throughout the day with more updated GFS models. We'll be right back right after this. Stay tuned. I'm going to see if there's anything else. And this is Eric Tolman. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. And please stay tuned with me. I will have the second half of the rest of the active system that you can see that is developing in the Midwest. So please stay tuned. I'll have that continuing coverage in the second half of our broadcast. So please stay tuned. I will be back actually a little bit sooner than I thought, so I can get us all caught up on the remainder of the rest of the week. Stay tuned, and I'll have more continuing coverage on our winter outbreak and all of these different storm systems and a whole bunch of stuff. And then we'll talk about when the biggest snow potential is going to hit Michigan. Stay tuned. More winter coverage of 2020 does continue at 4 p.m. We'll see you then. Thank you so much for joining us. Please remember, please subscribe, like, and if you like my content, please give me a like as well. We'll see you again tonight at 4, between 4 p.m. and 7 p.m., but I will have most of this up at 4:30 tonight. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in a half an hour.